On the 23rd of December 2023, I got a DM by my good friend isaacwhy, which essentially said this: "Hey dude, in about a year's time, I'm going to record the final LTLVC and wondered whether you want to be in it. It will be a full circle moment with the cast from the first video and it will be in person in America. You want in?" At that point, I'd essentially given up on content creation, fallen into a deep mental health crisis, and really not taking good care of myself. And on top of that, I was halfway through a university degree. But I said yes. I didn't know at the time, but this one decision ended up changing my entire life. So this is how LTLVC kind of saved my life. Now yes, that seems like a clickbaity title, but hopefully after watching this video, you'll kind of understand why I'm saying that. There's actual meaning behind this, and it's true. So immediately after saying yes to Isaac, I was really concerned about what I'd just done. I was at that point not taking very good care of myself. I was about 285 pounds. I was not taking good care of my mental health. I was not very good at speaking to myself nicely. I would just say very bad things about myself all the time in my mind. And really, I didn't really see a future in my, like a good future in my life, essentially. Let's put it nicely for YouTube. I was just existing, but I wasn't living, right? But I knew one thing. If I did this video and I flew to America, I wanted to watch the video and remember those memories and look back at myself then and think, I had a good time, rather than thinking about how bad my mental health was or what I looked like. I wanted to just look back at these memories as nice memories. So I locked in. I decided to lock in and change my life. Firstly, number one, mental health. That's the most important thing of this whole conundrum, of this whole journey. Sorting out my mental health was the number one thing that helped everything else out. How did I do that? Well, I've been in therapy before. I'd taken some medication before. I was on this medication that wasn't really helping, but I was like, it's still meds. But I was really honest with myself, and I thought, I really need help. So I got a new therapist, and this one was very good. They were very intensive, and it went on for a long time, but this ended up helping me build my confidence in a range of things in my life. And one thing that they recommended that I do to help with my mental health was join a gym, which is point 2. I signed up to a gym in, I think it was March of 2024. So this was after I was going on a few months now of therapy. Went to the gym, extremely scared. I saw all these fit people doing stuff. I had no idea what I was doing. I went on a treadmill for the first 2 days, just walking at a very slow pace, looking around, feeling absolutely intimidated. I really wanted to just quit. At that point, I was like, why am I here? This is not for me. I'm not a gym guy. I'm a gamer. I'm a person in my room who plays Fortnite. This is what I am. But I said, no, I'm just going to keep on going. I'm going to do some research. How do I work out? How do I properly get fit? Sorry about the wee woos. My stream chat knows on Twitch that there's wee woos all the time, so I don't know if you can hear this. I was really worried going to the gym that people would laugh at me, but then I kind of realized they're there to work out. Everybody there is just there to do their own thing. If they even remotely think about you, they're kind of weird, okay? So with that in mind, I just kept on messing around. And after a few weeks of ego lifting, I did that a few times. I did hurt my arm. Chill. I got into a routine that I really liked, which was PPL, if for any gym goers there. Push, pull legs. I really got into that. It's still my thing, except I add upper lower now. Gym talk, done, okay? Gym talk's over. But I just kept on going. And I also got my steps up. I would listen to music while walking around, and I'd get 10k to 15k steps in every single day, even if I didn't want to do it. I was like, I'm gonna listen to a podcast. I'm gonna listen to the Edward Scissorhands soundtrack. I'm gonna listen to Phoebe Bridgers while walking. Don't do that. That will make you get very in your own head about stuff. Don't. Listen to the Beatles instead. That's way better. It's way better for your mental health, okay? But I just kept on doing it. I also started to take care of my diet quite a bit. I kind of was logical about what I was eating. I thought, well, if it's fast food, I probably shouldn't eat it. If it's sweets or candy, probably shouldn't eat it. if I eat it and I can imagine Homer Simpson going, this, then probably not. I shouldn't eat that. So I just kind of kept it to meat, vegetables, and carbs. That's what I was eating every day, spamming that. So I did the gym and diet for a few months. Of course, I fell off the wagon a few times. I skipped the gym a few times. I ordered food a few times. I binge ate a few times. I got a whole tray of Krispy Kremes once and ate it all to myself. But hey, progress isn't perfection. Nobody said it was. The important thing about it is that you keep on going, no matter what. So that's what I did. Kept on showing up, kept on going, and after a few months, I hopped on a plane to America, 70 pounds lighter. Yeah! Side note, I didn't know airlines supplied you with earphones. So for the first flight and the second flight, I sat there in silence and I raw dogged the entire flight. 14 hours. 28 hours in total. Yeah. In hindsight, it probably did help me out in LTLVC. Maybe I was training. Maybe this is just some mad world training helping me out. But yeah, it was me sitting there like this. America was amazing. I mean that. It was genuinely the best time I've ever had in my entire life. Hanging out with the guys, them being so nice and showing me around. They're so funny, and I had just a good time. I also ate so much food. Listen, I know I'm talking about dieting and being healthy here. In America, I was not healthy. I was Chick-fil-A. And then after a few melatonin shots, a Nerf gun battle, like 35 hours, and one game of Uno, I ended up winning LTLVC. But even if I didn't win, I would have walked away feeling like I'd won because of how far I'd come. I'd conquered like all of my fears with anxiety, depression. I'd lost the weight I wanted to lose. I felt fit. I felt healthy. And I could look around at that time and think, this is really nice. I'm not thinking about how bad I look. I'm not thinking about how my life has no meaning. I'm not thinking about all of these things. I'm not thinking they hate me. I'm just thinking, wow, this is a really, really cool thing. This is really nice. And that's the best gift, the best reward of it all. And thinking back to how far I'd come, it's kind of crazy. Like me in 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, I thought there were things fundamentally wrong with my DNA that meant that I could not be helped mentally. I thought I was just a lost cause. I thought that I had no future. Nobody was going to love me. I thought so many bad things about myself. And that has all changed. My whole entire perspective of my life has changed due to one DM from Isaac. And I think that's the craziest ripple effect from this whole thing. And I could never be more thankful to all of them for what they've done. So, what's the plan for Bear now? Now that I've done all of this, what's next? Well, I'm still a work in progress. I'm not done mentally. Completely, I'm not done mentally. Still have some things to work out. Physically, I'm not done. I really want to get strong. I want to lift lots of more heavy weights. And I'm still deciding what to do with my life. I just recently graduated from university. And kind of my world is what's the term? The world's an oyster. The world is my oyster. The world's my clam. The clam. Enough. Life is long, and you can do a lot. So why not I just have fun and do that consistently until the next thing comes along? So that's my goal. With content, with everything I do now, just try and have the best time. Because why not? So please, if you take away anything from this video, understand this. You can be helped. There's a lot more for you to do in this life. And keep on going. You literally don't know what could happen in your life. So please keep on going on. And maybe you'll hit blue. Ew. Okay, that sounded a lot better in my head. That was so cringy. Just listen, it gets better. It'll be okay. Alright? I don't have to end this video, so I'm just going to I'm gonna do like a old school like a TV show freeze frame, okay? I probably could have like taken a screenshot of me doing that and then like just had that and then like a slow. Okay, I'm stupid. I didn't need to hold that. Okay, bye. Also, side note for the end of the video, I don't know where to put these things in, but I've recently joined with gamer subs. Yay! They're sending me stuff that I wanted to share in this video, but it hasn't arrived yet because I live in the middle of nowhere. So use code BUB for 10% off in gamer subs, please. It's actually quite nice. I mean that. Yeah, I had it in America. I had lean. No, I meant that they have a flavor called lean. I didn't have. Please use my code, please. Please use my code, please.